Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. How are you all this morning?
I've got to admit, I'm not feeling Friday feeling today because Friday is the start of my 4 working days. So I don't get that Friday feeling.
There. I'm nearly there. I've got another day, but then I'll have the Friday feeling tomorrow. Slightly delayed. But I hope you're all okay this morning. You've got myself and Laura. This morning we're going to look at some products from Clair De Lune. And we have got a really great prize with you today. You can probably tell, well, most likely you'll be able to tell which one it is.
Can you pick?
It's the one in the middle.
So this is our bedside crib, retails for $199. Obviously our lucky winner will not have to pay that.
No.
So all you have to do to enter is just, I mean, you should know by now, but all you have to do is send us a comment, ask us any questions.
Join in the chit chat.
Join in, yeah, just a little bit of natter. We like that.
Yeah, we do. I'm a bit so I'm a bit rusty today. I can't remember last time I was on live.
Oh, see, I got roped in on Monday, so I'm a bit more practiced than you.
You're a bit more prepared than me. I'm like, it's been about 2 weeks, I think, since I've been on live.
But yeah, so just give us a comment, and at the end of the live, we will scroll through those comments randomly and select our winner. And the lucky winner will get this delivered. I think, is it coming straight from Claire?
It's in our warehouse.
Oh, so it's ready to go from us.
Straight
so
from us.
It will be a next day delivery job. So as soon as you contact us with all your delivery information, it will be delivered next day for you.
Yes.
So just a quick look at it while we are talking about it. So it is Clair De Lune's option for their Next to Me. So obviously it's that more traditional look of a Moses basket, but you do still have you drop down sides as such, so you've just got a zip and poppers on both sides. Popper. Ooh.
But I like the fact it's both sides as well, and it's got the breathable panel.
So you will just pop that down. When you do fit it to your bed, I brought a picture. Got a picture.
Here is one I prepared earlier.
I know, Blue Peter moment. So when you attach it to your bed, you're just going to align that with your mattress. Okay, that's going to ensure that obviously baby's nice and close to you, but it does keep them safe in their own safe sleep space. So with that in mind, you can leave that down really, can't you? Because they've still got those sides that they're not going to roll into your bed, and you're not going to, well, you'd be hard pushed to roll into there. But
yeah, I
mean, nothing loose on the bed, guys, because you never know.
Yeah, if you wanted to, you can always pop it back up out of the place. But it's really great because obviously now with the new regulation anyway, it does meet the fact that there is that depth from your bed to baby's bed. It just means they have their own sleeping zone. It's safe. Yeah. Your quilt, your belongings and everything is not going to end up in baby's little sleeping zone.
Really easy to do, obviously. So in the middle of the night, it is just a case of that little zip and those poppers. So it's really simple. As with most Next to Me's, you sort of look into about 9 kilograms for baby's weight. So we always say about 6 months, isn't it, when they sort of outgrow these things anyway.
Whenever they start to roll and lift their head anyway.
I was going to say, if they're trying to sit up and things, it's probably a safe idea to start putting them in a cot bed.
Yeah, definitely.
Sides. And you do have your adjusting heights on your stand, so it does fit a whole host of beds.
They say it should fit all beds, but obviously, unless your bed is super high.
No. I did have a couple the other day, and I realised that my bed is the same, so actually it's a conundrum that I would have to deal with.
Yeah.
We both had ottoman beds. Now, ottoman beds tend to have a ledge either side of the mattress.
Yeah.
So obviously, if that was fitted up to my mattress, up to my bed frame, I would have a gap.
Yeah.
So if that's the case, I would do it back up.
Yeah.
Because obviously it's just there for my ease in the middle of the night, getting baby in and out.
There are some bedside cribs that have the ability to, depends if they can, I know there's some that legs tuck in, legs tuck in and legs slot down. So there are other options, but I say this one's...
So most beds.
Most beds. I will say most beds rather than all beds. But we've got so many comments this morning. Thank you everybody for joining. People are loving the look of the Clair De Lune bedside crib. Just some of the people that have said morning that are joining us. We've got Megan, we've got Amy, Cara, we've got Laura, Rebecca. We've got our very own Kelly. Kelly's watching this morning.
Hi,
morning, Kelly. We've got Kaylee, Stephanie. Wow, there's so many people. Chloe Adams says, so difficult to make a choice. I love that grey. It is really, really nice. So this is the only colour it is available in. And I say this is the price that you'll be getting.
Stars and stripes pattern, isn't it? There's no actual stripes on here, but there is the stars.
Yes.
I think the other nice thing as well, with it being that sort of Moses basket feature, is if you wanted to, you could take the basket elsewhere.
Have it downstairs.
You can have it downstairs. You can move it to another room while keeping your frame attached, because obviously your frame itself, you will use your straps to strap that to your bed frame.
If you're using it as a bedside crib.
Just obviously for safety, so that when you are you know, brushing by your bed, you're not going to knock it out over or anything like that, because obviously there's all sorts of things that can happen, especially when you're not turning lights on in the middle of the night.
Yes.
But yeah, so it's really nice that you've got that extra use out of it as well.
Yeah, you're getting full use out of it. Say it's a product that doesn't last forever, so get your use out of it while you can. Ellen says, would love this, just had a section, and this would be ideal. Yeah, I think with the fact that it's been higher up as well, it's quite. That's not even on the highest setting. Just to let you know, there's about 4 more settings. You can have it higher than that. But you can have it higher up, so you don't have to bend down as low. Or obviously, you can have it attached to your bed as well.
Because it is nice just as a separate sleep space anyway. You don't necessarily have to use it as a bedside crib if you don't want to.
No, you can have it downstairs as your main sleeper, for example, down there. Charlotte says, does the stand come with a rocker? No, this is just a static stand that it comes with. It doesn't have the ability to have a rocker on here. It's not a Moses basket sort of style. It is kind of in a sense of how it looks, but it is more their bedside crib, so it has to have that static feel when it comes to this option on here. Charlotte said, what's the weight limit? So it's 9 kilograms on here. So standard on all bedside cribs. Yeah. So 9 kilograms.
I would say we probably anticipate baby would move out of it before they reach 9 kilograms.
Yeah. So really, roughly about 6 months, really, isn't it?
We say roughly 6 months.
Natalie said, is it as big as the snooze pod? Mattress space-wise, I'd say it's a little bit smaller.
It's probably, because your snooze pod is more
square, isn't it?
So you're probably losing some of your corner space, I suppose. But I don't know, when I lift that up, I would say that's the same length as lifting up the snooze pod.
Yeah, but it's just more the width-wise. Someone has also said, Tracy said, is it as big?
It's bigger than a standard Moses basket.
Yeah, is it bigger than a Moses basket style? So hopefully this will help. If I can put that in
I was going to say, that fits inside, look. So it's definitely bigger than a Moses basket.
How big it is for a Moses basket. Hopefully that comes across on the camera, how much bigger it is. So yeah, you can actually slot a Moses basket inside of there. So it is longer and it is wider than a Moses basket. So in theory, will last you hopefully up to that 6 month mark. Whoop. Give you an idea there. I don't know why I did a sound effect taking that out.
That's all right. Apparently we're now on CBeebies.
You can tell I'm a bit nervous, can't you? You can just tell. What else does people say? Oh, Paige said, looks a lot bigger than an actual Moses basket, which I find babies grow out of too soon. Yeah, I mean, it is
I think they can do, can't they? I think my little one probably outgrew his Moses basket about 2 months. He was chunky, to be fair, but I think it was probably about 2 months when we stopped using it downstairs. Yeah. Started using other things.
Yeah, definitely. Ronan has said, can you get additional sheets for this? Now, that's a nice little smooth transition because they do sell a whole host of different accessories. So Clair De Lune have a variety of different options to choose from. And they do actually sell bedside crib, mattress protectors, and also sheets. So that's really nice. They do fit exactly for theirs, and it also is most likely pretty universal for most bedside cribs. So that's good. You can get multiple. However, the one that when you purchase, you do actually get a free sheet included. But obviously,
it's not a protective sheet, it's just a cotton sheet.
No.
So.
And let's be honest, you always want more than one sheet because you won't be washing it all the time.
Yeah. You don't want to be washing it between changes, that's not fun.
Look, did you put the sheet in the wash? No, I forgot. Well, that's it then, baby's got to sleep on nothing.
Always have minimum of 2, 1 to wear, 1 to wash, ideally more. Because otherwise...
You can never have too many.
You still wash it quite frequently. Especially with... I mean, we had a bit of a learning curve. I mean, Jackson obviously was our first baby. Hopefully this time around I'll be a little bit more prepared. But I was rubbish at putting nappies on. Turns out there's a real art to it, especially with boys.
Yes.
That I was not aware of.
There is. Boys are a lot harder than girls.
So anyone who has never had a little boy before, there is an art to putting a nappy on for a little boy.
Because if you're not something there,
if you're not careful, angles of things, it just comes straight out.
Yeah.
So for a few nights in a row, I was like, either he's really sweaty or the nappies just aren't doing their job. And every night he was leaking until I realised what I was doing wrong. I was like, I need to make sure things are facing in certain directions, and then it's safe.
Not as simple as it is for girls, I must admit. Not as simple. Let us know, has anyone else had that issue?
Anyone else had any silly new time mum errors? You know, we all learn these things on the job.
Yep. I've got it all to come. One day. I should have some practice.
Hopefully this time round I'll be a bit more prepared on how to do a nappy properly.
You will it well.
But I'm out of practice because I've not used nappies for a while.
No. And if it's a girl, well, I mean, it's not as hard as a boy, but...
Yeah.
Vote, is Laura having a girl or is she having a boy?
We're torn in the office at the moment. Find out in 2 weeks.
Then Laura can let us know on a live.
Yeah. Big reveal.
big reveal. Kelsey says, such a good size for my little girl. She grew out of her Moses basket by 10 weeks. Yeah, it's not something we've not heard of, is it? Let's be honest. Little ones do grow out their Moses basket fairly quick, especially if they're slightly longer than average. But yeah, this is a nice one because it's a bit longer, and it should last you longer for your little babies. Tracy said would gift to a friend. Oh, that's really lovely.
Oh. Well, there you go. Nice. If you win, you can gift away.
Or if you are Tracy's friend. You have a good friend there.
Yeah, and your prize might be heading your way.
Tracy's just asking, what's the price, please, of the bedside crib?
So to buy is $199 for your bedside crib.
Yeah.
It's a good price as well, I think.
Yeah, really good price, especially you get the stand, you get obviously you can see the main crib part, you get a sheet included as well. So it does cover...
Any mattress.
Obviously, and your
mattress, yeah, because sometimes that is a question that we get asked.
Yeah, mattress does come included.
Obviously, with a lot of your cot beds and things, they don't come, but often with your Moses basket or bedside crib things, they do come as standard.
Yeah. There's a few people that agree with you there, Laura.
What about
the baby nappies?
About the baby,
yeah. Rhona says, having a baby boy and a girl will have our hands full, dreading the leaky nappies. Yeah. I found my son, at least, you got a found with my son, at least you got a pre-warning, whereas girls just start with no warning.
Oh, yes. When you change, she means when you're changing, you do get a pre-warning because it goes up.
Yes, you do.
You see the sprinklers about to hit. Whereas with girls...
you warn it.
With girls...
the sprinklers about to hit. Love that saying.
I've been weed on that many times. But with girls, you can be, halfway done and they'll just go. And then you're like, oh, I've got to do another one.
Oh, I could have saved that for that one. Amber went, don't miss the punamis.
Yeah, that's another good one when it goes all up the back. Yeah. So, speaking of nice, white, clean sheets, shall we look at this? So this is your folding, breathable crib.
Yes.
Okay, so this is really popular with a lot of parents. Again, ever so slightly bigger than your Moses basket shape, I think, with it being a bit squarer.
Yeah.
It is quite popular as sort of a secondary sleeper. Some people do use it as their in their bedroom sleeper, or at grandparents, for example. I mean, the key thing here is space. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to untwist on one side.
It's such a great thing. A lot of people come in and love this if they have pets, like dogs, for example, just because of how it's got the high sides, it's breathable, so it's really safe for baby. Clair De Lune are really good when it comes to the safety of their products. They think of all the breathable features on there, and it's really, really nice. Nice hardboard.
Have a board at the bottom. Obviously, it is perforated for breathability as well, which is important. And obviously a mattress, so I've just unscrewed both sides. Oh, she says. I haven't unscrewed that one enough. There you go. And then you can fold it up. Clues in the name, really, isn't it? Breathing. Foldable crib.
Can you believe it folds?
Da, 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 da. But that's brilliant, I think, for if it is something that's maybe at grandparents' house or downstairs, and there are times that you want to put it away, you can do.
Yeah, so it's not something you need at all the time. Or for space saving, because if it's not something you, like I say, are using on a regular basis, you've obviously got the ability to tuck it away.
Just a case of popping that back in.
Claire says, I love the fact that they are more sturdy than Moses basket, especially with other kids running around the place. Yeah, that is something we do get a lot of. It's just people saying it seems a bit more sturdier and a bit higher up. Obviously, if they have little one will have older siblings, it just means they've not they've got their free space. Because babies too tend to get poked by their older
I've got
siblings.
to say, my solution for my Moses basket with Jackson, again, first time mum, not really thinking all my products through exactly, but the issue, I just ended up locking my dogs out of the living room.
Yeah.
Because he was in his Moses basket, and I was constantly thinking, what if they knock the Moses basket over?
Yeah, they run past and knock it over by accident, yeah.
So I just locked them out. For the baby gate, that was my solution. But I think with this, you're definitely going to feel more trusting. Yeah. Because you don't have that rocking.
It doesn't really it's not wobbled. It's got the really nice structured frame there, so it's going to keep solid on the floor, which is good. Someone's asked, is the foldable one better for downstairs? It's entirely up to you, to be honest. Yeah. Whatever works best for you. If you've got the space, I mean, they're both really, really lovely. That one just has the ability to kind of be folded down, a bit more compact. This one, you're removing bolts. So.
If you're using this upstairs, you might just find that in the middle of the night, baby's a bit low.
Yeah, a bit lower.
But again, it's down to
personal choice. Really personal choice. It's so light, so if you needed to move it from room to room, you really can. So easy.
Yeah.
It's the covers again. I did have a question before we were looking at this one. Are the covers all washable? Yes, you can take them all off, and you can put them on a gentle wash to keep them nice and clean, which is good. Chloe says, how have I not seen that before after 4 babies? That's the thing. Sometimes you're like, oh, I wish I saw that sooner.
There's always things cropping up. There's loads of things this time around that I'm like, oh, didn't do that last time. I want to do that this time.
Yeah. Yeah. Faye asks, can you use the foldable one for permanent nighttime sleeping? Yes, it has been approved to say it's got the hardboard.
Yeah.
And it's all breathable as well. So it has been, it's like Laura said, it just may be the case of in the night, if you're wanting to bend down low to grab it.
Yeah.
But I mean you
can't adjust the height of this.
No,
that
it
is
stays
the
at that
height
one
it's
height,
going
doesn't
to
it?
be.
Yeah.
And you might just find that in the middle of the night, and especially depending on how delivery has been. I mean, someone mentioned earlier about having a C-section. They don't recommend obviously bending down and picking things up like such. So it might not be convenient in that sense, but I think she's lovely. And for someone who isn't a bedside crib person, simply because of the way my bedroom's set up, the way my bed's set up, everything else, I can't do a bedside crib. So something like this, I think, is a really nice option.
Would work really well. I've just had another question from Faye. What's the maximum weight limit for the folding one? So it goes up to, again, the standard of the bedside cribs, it goes up to 9 kilograms.
Yeah.
In weight. Do you want me to put?
You want one little one to be able to stand up in here, because as you can see, that bottom fabric is not got a. It's not like attached.
No, the actual bedside, the crib part is not actually structured.
No. So
Emma's just asked, how much is it?
So that one is $89.99.
So such a good price, especially like a lot of people are saying, it'd be great for grandparents' house. It'd be great for the downstairs to have as another option. It's such a good price. We have got lots of stock of this as well. So if you are wanting to get yourself a nice little bargain, then
what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab this mattress.
You can.
Grab this mattress just so you can see the size difference. So it is obviously that bit bigger.
Yeah.
For longevity purposes, if you're worried about sizing for how long they're going to last.
Yeah, just gives you a bit of an idea of size, doesn't it? Because what people do say about Moses basket, it's the length, but it's also the shoulder width, is what a lot of people say as well.
Yeah, they're a bit narrower, aren't they?
Are the covers on the bedside one also washable? Yes, they are. So you can take them all off. You can see the little bows on the side, you just kind of remove them, and then you can lift it off and take it off on there.
Ooh, don't destroy the display. So that is that one.
Yes.
And then obviously we do have your more traditional Moses basket on the
If I
side
passed you the iPad. I don't know why I said iPad like that. And we can go through this one. So everyone that's already commented, thank you very much for joining our live. I say you are in the draw to win the Clair De Lune bedside crib.
Sorry, Jackie Gibson. I live in a bungalow, so my daughter only needed one until she moved out. Yeah, one bed at a time, because you wouldn't need to move up and down.
That is one big bonus of living in a bungalow. Not working in a bungalow. I don't know what's wrong with me. It's a Friday. Who knows? So here we've got you just saw a lovely close-up shot there from our lovely cameraman. This is the Clair De Lune Moses basket. It does come in a whole host of different colours with different coverlets and options to choose from. We have got the lovely grey wicker, you can see here, with the grey stand and then the pink fabric, which I think is really, really lovely. It's really nice, good option. Everything, again, can all be taken off to be washed, just keeping it nice and clean and fresh, especially if, like I say, Moses baskets don't last the longest amount of time. So if you want to resell and give to friends and family.
We've actually had customers come in before and say that they want Moses basket for those newborn photos. And it's not unheard of, because obviously they are so beautiful.
And also when they're so tiny, some babies don't like the open space. So this will kind of cocoon them in a bit more. So even if you only use it for a short period of time, it could be really, really worth it, and you may find it really beneficial, which is good. But yeah, this is the Clair De Lune, and this is on the rocking stand. If I start with the stand first, just so I can show you how that works. You've got a choice of grey or you've got a choice of white. We just have the grey out here, but both options are available. So it has the rocking feature, which I think is really lovely with Moses baskets. But if you can see, just underneath here, you can just swirl the white circle round. And what that's going to do is keep it stood on the floor still. So it's going to stop that rocking feature. One, if you're obviously wanting it as a safety feature, obviously on there, if you have got pets and you are just a bit more cautious, you can just lock that in. It will kind of keep the stand a bit more sturdy. Or obviously, if baby doesn't like that rocking motion, that could be a possibility. But it's just nice that you have that feature on there that you can adjust and you can change.
Natalie's just asked, what's the height of the Moses basket? Now, I took my tape measure off.
See, my tape measure is just in the room behind.
Should have brought it with me. Don't know the exact height of it.
If you send us a message on Facebook, we'll get back to you and we can measure that after the live for you and get that sorted.
And then Amber Goddard has asked, is the stand to be bought separately? So yes, it is a separate purchase. So your Moses baskets start from $39.99.
Yeah, depending on colours and things.
Your basket stand is $24.99.
Yeah, so that's white. Obviously, you've got white option or you've got the grey option as well. But I think it is really lovely. And then one thing that's really nice is that on the from Clair De Lune, you can buy like the kit almost. So you can have different coverlets and options to choose from, which is just so sweet. And then looking at your actual Moses basket, you've got these really nice structured leatherette handles. So you can just lift the Moses basket off if you want to move it from room to room. Especially if, say, I don't know, you need baby close to you, you can move it wherever you are, which is quite nice. But the stand and everything is just so light to move, light and easy to transfer. You have got on your stand here kind of these straps that will kind of go round the Moses basket, and there are different options to how tight you need it. So it just basically, what that will do is keep the Moses
baskets are slightly different
shapes and slightly longer. So this is kind of like a universal stand for most of their products, but you can just adjust it so it works for your Moses basket essentially, and it sits really nice on there. You've got your coverlet, and then you also have this beautiful, which I think is just so lovely. It reminds me a bit more of a traditional kind of pram. I don't know why. Yeah. But the little hood on there, and it's really lovely detailing, really nice thick material as well. And then what you also get is you do get your mattress included, and you also get this really nice little coverlet as well.
Someone's just...
But obviously this depends on... There's so many different options. They are on our website if you wanted to have a look. But this is just the pink waffle design.
Sorry, Sharon Clary has just said, how much was the folding one? I had to answer the door for delivery of more baby stuff. So just so you know, Sharon, your folding breathable crib is $89.99.
Also,
so that might be another item that you're having delivered soon.
Yeah. That will be coming from DPD.
Can the bedside crib be used standalone as well, Roxanne? Yes, it can.
Yeah.
And then someone did just ask, but I've lost their comment now, so I'm really sorry, I've lost your name. What colours your Moses basket comes in? So it comes in your standard white, pink, blue, you can get it in a grey, you can get the grey wicker, you can get a white wicker, so there are a lot of different variations that you can get with
stars
that.
And stripes. So if you quite like the stars and stripes design, they do have literally a whole host of different colours to choose from. If there is a specific colour you are after, send us the team a message on Facebook, and we can do some investigation and we can kind of find one that will work best for you, because there are different ones that we have on our website as well. So
is the bigger one taller than the snooze pod?
Is the bigger one smaller than the snooze
taller
pod? Oh, taller. Snooze pod 3, I would say yes, but now Snooze Pod 3 has a whole host of different heights.
4.
I would say they're both the same.
Yeah, because that's really adjustable as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah, exactly, we're not sure, but I wouldn't look at that and go, I don't know, I think that is sitting slightly higher. When I'm trying to envision stood next to the Snooze Pod 4 now, without having them side by side, I would be reluctant to say, to be honest.
Yeah, because the Snooze Pod 4, again, we don't have that on the highest setting, so it's hard to imagine.
And the Snooze Pod 4 does declare that it fits more bed heights than any other, so it should be able to
be higher up. But that, just because the stand is higher up doesn't necessarily mean the mattress is higher up.
Yeah. So like I say, without putting them side by side, I'm afraid we wouldn't know exactly. But if you do want to see pictures of them side by side, again, send us a message and we can easily arrange for that to happen.
Yes, of course. And let you know the highest settings and things as well.
Oh, Amber's put, there's a teal. There you go. See, found the colours already. Yeah. So,
colour for everyone, for every nursery, for every house.
Yep, suit everybody. Right then, so those are the 3 big items that we have here. But like we said, we do have a whole host of all the other little accessories as well. Not a lot to discuss with them, but we will go through them just so you know what we do stock. Obviously, this isn't everything that we stock because we've only bought one of each colour of everything, because otherwise we'd be here all day.
We have a lot of Clair De Lune accessories in store, so if there is something kind of specific you are after, you're more than welcome. I say today, I don't know if anyone's local, but we are open for walk-ins, so you can come and have a look at any things that you are maybe have thought about, strollers, accessories and things like that. But we have got a whole host of Clair De Lune accessories in store as well. So some of the things, I know we've touched on the bedside mattress protectors, but what we also have is the cot bed mattress protectors. So this will fit any standard 70 by 140 cot bed. So it's great to have these on hand. You've got them prepared because you just never know. You never know what can happen.
I was going to say, because you move into your cot bed, like you say, approximately 6 months, nose nappy leaks can still happen.
And when toilet training hits,
it's
not smooth sailing. I've done it 3 times.
Yeah.
$14.99 for the cot bed size, and then you are looking at $9.99 for the bedside. Cot bed is $14.99. I think I'll repeat myself there, but $9.99 for the bedside crib one.
Your cot bed one is currently on offer, I believe, for either $10.99 or $9.99 on our website.
So yeah, really,
it's a good price.
So we've got quite a lot of stock of these. So if you are looking at things like that, good to get stocked up, definitely.
Charlotte Elliott is walk-ins only today. At the moment, Charlotte, yes, we aren't open as such every day at the minute. We are still running generally on an appointment-only basis. Unfortunately, today is a little bit quieter, so we have said that people are more than welcome to come in. That being said, it's always worth giving us a call at the beginning of the day, because if appointments cancelled or things change during the day, or we happen to have extra staff, we are able, I mean, the store's huge, you may have seen, so we are able to take a few more people than we may be doing. It's down to staffing. So as long as there is somebody free, then we will mainly, it's always worth giving us a call, because we might be able to get you in.
Just checking if you can get in before. Obviously, we could have an appointment that's fairly quick, and we may have that time that's available.
The weekends tend to be when we're most
weekends
manic.
at the moment, I say, is obviously just going to stay as appointment only for now. But I say just today, because we're quieter, if you are local, or even if you want to have a bit of a drive, we are open until 5 o'clock. You're more than welcome to come and have a look around.
Faye Marie has put, how many sheets should you have?
Now, this is a question for you, Laura. How many sheets should you have?
I always have 2 mattress protectors.
Yeah.
And I always have 4 sheets.
Yeah.
Not now that he's in a single bed and he's toilet trained, but for the cot bed, I always had 4.
Yeah.
Because I
them.
had instances where he was ill and I was changing the bed more than once a night.
Yeah, because if you only have 2, you're then like,
you can't change it back until you've washed the other one.
Yeah.
So
you're not going to wash it in the middle of the night.
Because there will be some nights where you have multiple changes. So I always made sure I had 4 of every size.
Yeah.
But
one of each colour?
I don't. Maybe I'm just lazy with my washing and I don't do it often enough. I don't know. But I just found that was easier. And then 2 mattress protectors, simply because obviously, I don't know. I don't know why I didn't have 4 of them, but I had 2 mattress protectors. Yeah. One to wash, one to wear.
She's so awkward. She should just keep them all the same. But I suppose it depends. Not everything will ruin the mattress protector, but may ruin the sheets.
Exactly.
So that's why.
Yeah.
But yes, never have too many. That's the rule. But I'm just looking at some of the options for sheets that we have from Clair De Lune. So they have a whole host of different options. This one's a really popular design and colour in store. The stars and stripes. I love the little Clair De Lune symbol on there. So this is to fit a pram/crib. So if people come in and buy a pushchair, it's one we would recommend to fit their mattress, because again, it's something that people don't think about. 2-pack of sheets for your pram, because you just never know. And then we've also got them in a plain white, so 2-pack of white, and we do have blues and pinks and creams as well. But then we also have mattress and sheet protectors for a Moses basket as well. So whole different sizes, different for whether it's cot bed, cot, Moses basket, or your bedside cribs. They do fit.
Jamie's put, did you say the crib sheets are universal? So they'll all have a minimum maximum fitting on them. Unfortunately, my mattress protector doesn't. But for example, they're on our pram crib.
This one, your cot bed will fit any 70 by 140.
No, she said crib. So I did have some crib sheets. I'm sure I bought crib sheets. No,
Down
did I
there.
not bring crib sheets? No, they're cot bed sheets. I just sworn I bought some crib sheets. Oh, well, the crib sheets are... They do universal. I can't remember what the measurements are now. It's something like maximum 90 by 7. I can't remember now.
90 by 70, I think it is. No, 90 by 40.
I can't remember off the top of my head. But the measurements definitely on our website. So just check the size of your actual crib mattress, and then you'll be able to tell if the sheet's going to fit or not. Some of your Next to Me's and things, they will do their own. Like all the brands that do Next to Me, often they do their own as well. Yeah. But a lot of people like the Clair De Lune products, so they do like to.
I like the fact they're very classic. They're a very classic brand. They keep their colours very simple, like say plain colours, or you have your stars and stripes as well, which is really nice. Another really popular item from Clair De Lune is their cellular blankets, and they do them in different sizes. we've got the cot bed size here, which is 100 by 150 centimetres. So that's a really nice size for when they go into their cot bed. Or just if you want to have a lounge in, just a standard blanket, which is really nice. And we also have their cellular blanket to fit the pram/crib, which is 70 by 90. Again, these come in a whole host of different colours, from blue, pink, white, cream, grey, but just different sizes we also stock. So that's really good. And then, as if that's not enough, we have more from Clair De Lune. So we have some sheets. So these are to fit cots and to cot beds. So whether you
mattress sizes do vary, so do check what you've purchased. Whether you've purchased a cot or a cot bed, they are different.
They are different. So your cots are smaller. So you want to be looking for a 60 by 120 for your cot. Slightly smaller mattresses, slightly smaller cot, essentially. And then you've also got your cot bed size, which is a 70 by 140. That will also reference if you have got a cot or a cot bed, what mattress, obviously, you need. 60 by 120 for your cot, 70 by 140 for your cot bed. It's
something that can easily be mixed up, especially with online shopping. But
you look at that
do
one
know
word
the difference.
bed, and you're like, well, what does that mean? Sure, it means the same thing.
Yeah, they are slightly different, so do be aware of that. Tracy Carrollton has put, what fits fitted or flat sheets? I'm wondering if that means which is better. Obviously, they do flat sheets as well, so they do flat sheets for both cot and cot bed, which we do have. We tend to find the fitted are more preferred. They're just a bit easier to make sure, obviously, they're nice and tight. There's no excess fabric.
Unless you're like, what's it called? What are they called when they do like the whip it underneath and go...
Oh, it's like that envelope.
Is it nurses?
Yeah, there's a hospital fold, isn't there?
Where hospital fold. If you can do that, amazingly.
I used to be able to do that when I was in the hotel trade, and I had to do a couple of days of housekeeping. I used to be able to do that. I can't do that anymore. No. It is something that you need to be well practiced on. And it's also, you need to have ironed your sheets to perfection.
Well, yeah.
For it to work.
And we all know, that's another point. I'm somebody who had my iron has probably been out, I could probably count on both hands how many times my iron's been out. I don't iron. I just don't.
So you don't want to be doing the hospital fold on your sheets then, so fitted sheets for you, I think. But yeah, so we do find fitted are probably preferred. When it comes to changing a cot bed, obviously, especially as the little one gets bigger, your mattress gets further down. My little tip for changing a cot bed mattress sheet is to take your mattress out.
Yeah.
Put your fitted sheet on and then put your whole mattress back in, because leaning over that bar is not the easiest.
No. And also it means you can completely tuck it around the back of the mattress then, rather than then when you put it in and you kind of have to weave it through the bars and things. Just take it out, pop it all on, especially when you put a mattress protector on and a sheet. Just makes it a lot easier. I wish we could do that with like adult size.
Yeah, but mattresses are too heavy, aren't they?
I would literally fall over if I tried
Emma Williamson, are they cotton? Now, I'm not sure what that refers to, but most of the Clair De Lune range are all cotton.
Yeah, they're cotton.
These are definitely 100%.
Yeah, your main sheets are there. You say 100% cotton on their sheets, which is really, really nice. And they say machine washable at 40 degrees. So wash these at 40 degrees, because obviously they could get a bit messy. Always wash them on a slightly higher temperature. It also says about room temperature wise, obviously, it says it's important to make sure your baby is comfortable with a room temperature between 16 to 20 degrees. And then they just recommend, obviously, where to place baby. So they are really, I mean, that's one thing I will say about Clair De Lune, is they're really good when it comes to their safety. Yeah. And they're making customers aware of all the safety features when it comes to safe sleeping.
Malwina has my hack. I did the same thing.
Yeah.
Right, dress your mattress in a mattress protector, then a sheet, then another mattress protector, then another sheet. As long as your mattress protectors are breathable, that is the essential thing there, so that you're obviously not double layering and you're making things, unsafe for baby. As long as they are breathable, that means that if you have an accident in the night, take baby out, whip one layer off, put baby back.
And there's no changing sheets in the middle of the night. How is that?
It does make it easier, but the key thing is breathable mattress protectors and sheets there.
Yeah, because it's no good you having a breathable mattress and then your sheet's not. So just make sure that you
obviously all your cotton ones are. So these mattress protectors would be fine because they are 100% cotton.
Some of the other things from Clair De Lune, they do their 4-piece Moses basket bale. These include a flat sheet, a fitted sheet, a cellular blanket, and a fleece blanket. This is really nice for, say, a new mum. Like we're saying about, would you go fitted or flat? You've got an option for both in here. So it doesn't matter. You can choose which one you like. They also have your sleeping bags in the beautiful Stars and Stripes design, and also they do them in the pink and the blue, the cream and the grey. And then the last thing, which I think is, well, last two things, which I think are really lovely and very unique as well, are the Clair De Lune changing mats. So this is, I'll say, changing mats we know. They're like that kind of plasticky, kind of wipeable material that gets quite cold. I wouldn't want my bare bottom
in the middle of the night.
No. So this is just really, really nice. It has obviously your cotton all the way around the sides, and then you have the kind of cotton inlay on there, and you just want to pop that off, and then you've got the same underneath as well. So it's just basically, it's a warmer place to place baby. Like I say, in the middle of the night when you just want that smooth transition, you're going to kind of wake them up quite a bit when you're placing them on a cold mattress. I always call them mattress protectors. I don't know why. Changing mat.
A lot of people showing a lot of love Clair De Lune sheets here. I've had several comments stating that they wear well and wash well, because you can find some of your guilty as charged supermarket own brands. They do shrink, and then when you go to put that fitted sheet back on your mattress, you're stretching it.
Yeah, and that's not what you want. So you want it to last, obviously, or actually we'll be buying hundreds of sheets, which is not what you want. And then they also do things like your hooded towels, which I think a baby, when they're in a hooded towel, is like the cutest thing ever.
Oh yeah, and they sit there and they do a little hood on.
Yeah, so they've got a little hooded towel, and it's this one's in the Stars and Stripes design, but they do have a whole different host of different ones. So any of these accessories that you have seen here, if there's anything you do like, they are all on our website. If you've got any other questions about anything else, then you please let us know.
Someone's just asked what the price for the blankets are. So the cellular blankets, you've got $7.99 for your pram crib size and $15.99 for your cot bed size.
Yeah.
I mean, it's also age size, I would say.
Yes, I'd say it's more about age. You don't want a newborn baby to have a massive blanket on them.
No.
But cellular blankets, to say that we all say they're very important when it comes to Pushchair export, but also to Clair De Lune, is about safe sleep. So they've got their breathable bedside, breathable foldable crib. They've also got your breathable panels on your bedside crib, but also they have the cellular blankets. So cellular blankets, they've got those tiny little holes all over. So if it was to happen to go over to baby's face, it is breathable. So breathable blankets. So if we could recommend any blanket, it would be your breathable cellular blankets. 100% cotton again, and they do come in a whole host of different colours.
Someone has backed us up here and put, yes, my mother-in-law purchased lots of 140 by 70 sheets. Our cot is 120 by 60.
Oh no!
Easily done. Now you either live with them and fold a lot of excess fabric away, or you make life easier and get some of the right size. Who has time to iron? That comes from Amber. I'm with you. We're both the anti-iron. Nadine out in the store, she irons everything.
Including her face mask. Who irons face masks?
She does, doesn't she? It's all right, we knew somebody who used to iron their underwear.
Yes, we did know somebody who ironed their underwear.
She's probably not watching.
Here's me who goes, I go into my wardrobe and go, that's a bit creased, I'll wear this today. I've
been known to put my straighteners on stuff.
Yeah. I also have done the steam check. Have you done the steam trick before?
Oh, put it in the shower.
Put it in the shower. The steam will drop those creases.
Yeah, there's loads of ways to avoid ironing. Loads of ways to avoid ironing. I had actually that moment
this morning. I had a shirt. I put a shirt on. I was like, oh, it's a bit creasy. It's fine. I'll iron it when I get downstairs. And then I was like, oh, actually, I might wear this because I don't have to iron this then. And I changed my outfit. Anyone else? Anyone else?
All these little hacks. How much is a changing mat? That's from Hayley.
Your changing mat is $27.99 for your changing mat, and your hooded towels are $9.99.
Emma McGinley has asked, what TOG sleeping bag would you need for a newborn? So it's not necessarily about the age of the little one, it's about the time of year and the temperature of the room. Okay, so 2.5 is your standard sort of all year TOG. Obviously in the summer you might want to drop that down right down to 0.5 depending on how hot it goes.
We have got some
in
really
the winter you can go higher.
Pure Flow 2.5 TOG sleeping bags, and also what they're called swaddle to.
Yeah, they do a swaddle and a sleeping bag.
But what's really good about those is they've got removable sleeves. So they remove the sleeves when it's a warmer day and warmer nights. You can just remove the sleeves, so it kind of is a bit of a 2-in-1. They also have their 0.5 TOG, so if it is a really summer's hot day, you can use that instead. But in theory, what they've done is create a product so you can have
Marie, ironing underwear? I know. We thought she was mad too. Like,
who realistically sees your underwear? Okay, come on.
And if they do, I'm sure by that point they're not thinking, that's a bit creased.
Yeah, who looks at that and goes, that's creased? No. It's just
Put me off, sorry. I don't think by that point anybody cares whether you're...
No. Like jeans. Do you iron jeans?
No, they stretch when you put
Exactly.
them on.
I don't get people iron jeans. I buy skinny jeans, so they stretch.
Can the changing mat all be put in the washing machine? I believe it can, can't
Yes,
it?
it can all be popped in the washing machine.
So obviously if you use that top one, pop that off, and then little one has an accident underneath that, you can wash the whole lot.
Yeah, you can take the whole thing out. But it's just basically to prevent you having to wash the whole thing.
Yeah.
It's just so that you can just wash that instead. But yes, this is completely washable. Again, they would recommend, I believe it's beyond 40 degrees on the...
It's normally 40, isn't it, I think?
Yeah, 40 degrees on their changing mats. Just to keep it nice and fresh and clean.
Lots of people showing a lot of love for mattress protectors. A lot of people that didn't even know to think of a mattress protector. But it's back to that safe sleep thing again. If you want this mattress to stay safe and stay usable for the full longevity of it, and obviously that's not going to be the case if it constantly gets nasties in it because of bacteria build-up. So that's what your mattress protector is there to prevent, really. So they are a really good purchase.
Especially when you get a cot bed.
Even if you've gone through children and never used them before, I would still recommend getting them now.
I mean, I have one on my bed. Like, I just think it should be protected. I don't have wheezing or not. Okay,
because of the dog.
Yes. Anyone else have a puppy that likes to wee on your bed? Please let me know I'm not the only one.
Yeah, no, my puppy did. She doesn't do it now, but she did.
She's banned from upstairs now. Bear in mind. But if she hasn't done it for a long time, but she'll kind of catch me off guard and go, haha, I'm in your bed. Don't know why. Don't ask me why. So mattress protectors and about 50 quilts is what you need. It's just disaster, okay?
Yeah.
Don't need children, you just need dogs. It's the same thing. But yeah, I like the fact that Clair De Lune, they've been a brand that's been going around for a really, really long time. And they just keep going. And they've just got really lovely products.
Yeah, I mean, I think everybody's heard of the name Clair De Lune when you talk about
very classic
blankets and things, haven't they?
Yeah, very classic colours. And just, yeah, really, really lovely products. But if you have got, obviously, any questions about any of these products, then please do let us know. I'm just going to move this back in the middle.
I was going to say, should we have another quick look at our prize? Because obviously we've got lots and lots of comments coming in this morning. I think we've got some people joining us a bit late as well because there's people questioning things. So yes, that was a fabric changing mat, James. I don't know when you joined us, but it was a fabric changing mat.
Fabric cotton changing mat. Rather than obviously wipeable ones, so you just take the layers off and wash it. So everyone that has commented, and I think we've got a lot of people commenting today, which is really, really lovely. Thank you everyone for joining. You are in the draw, and we're going to announce the winner very shortly for the Clair De Lune bedside crib. So it's really, really nice. It's more of a traditional kind of Moses basket style. I had a customer in the other week that fell in love with it because they loved their Moses basket style, and obviously it's bigger, and it just would work a bit better for them. So it's really, really nice. You don't have to use it as a bedside crib. You can use it as a standalone crib, or you can use it downstairs as your sleeper for the daytime. It's really, really nice. What you get and what the winner will be getting, but if you purchase as well, you'll get your stand, which will come included. And you can see here it has got a whole host of different height settings. So you can change it, adjust it to your bed height or whatever height you would like. You'll get essentially your lining on here. And it just kind of ties on all the way around, which I think is really sweet. And then you've also got your poppers with your zip. And this is just like a breathable panel down the side. And you've got one of these either side, so it doesn't particularly matter which side you put, obviously, because most of them tend to have only one side.
Yeah, they do, to be fair.
So this one you can obviously have down on here. And like Laura said before, this is what you would have level with your bed on here, which is nice. You get your sheet included. Also, your mattress does come included, which I know is something some people do ask because sometimes they don't include them. But Clair De Lune, they do include their mattresses, which is lovely. And then you got this lovely little coverette. Stars and Stripe is the name of this one. Can you guess why?
Lots of stars.
But it's really good because you can have the ability to take this off and place this, say, on the floor if you needed to. And it's a slightly larger size than obviously your Moses basket. Again, with the Moses basket, you have got these kind of little screw holes, so you can really tuck it in and keep your the bedside crib essentially attached nice and smooth on there.
There you go. So that is our price today. So like I say,
Worth
everyone who has
$199.
commented, regular retail $199. So good saving for whoever wins today. All those comments, we're getting some last minute comments in now just saying how much they love the prize, how much they love Clair De Lune in general. Just before we do announce our winner, we do have some exciting news for everybody who's tuned in. If you join us on Monday, well, it won't be us, but if you join the live on Monday, no, it won't be us. There's going to be a guest in, isn't there, from Cybex.
So we've got a very exciting, live from Cybex. Well, it'll be from us, but it's a Cybex focus on Monday. What is the prize, Laura? Oh, she had to think. I thought she was prepared here. Yeah?
It's a gazelle.
It's a gazelle.
It's a gazelle.
it's a.
I was like, is it a gazelle or is it a valley?
On a taupe or taupe, however you want to say it, frame. And we'll leave it there. We'll kind of let you.
So anyone who doesn't know what a gazelle is, you're going to want to tune in on Monday.
It's a great single to tandem.
Oh, she's giving the game away. Look.
And it's by Cybex.
And that is your prize on Monday. So you want to join in for that one.
Yes.
That's a really, really good one.
Make sure you share with friends and family. Make sure because it doesn't matter as long as many people can comment. All it takes is one comment, and you could literally be the winner on that one comment. So we will be getting our post up, so make sure you can share that with friends and family. And it'll be a really exciting live on Monday. And I say we have a lovely guest from Cybex as well. So going live around about 11:30. So around that sort of time.
Approximately.
Shop being open, it's just definitely up in the air. But hopefully around about 11:30. But yes, we will definitely be going live on Monday. So we look forward to seeing you there. But hopefully you found today's live very helpful now.
Hopefully. Might have opened your... I think a lot of people have learnt about some mattress protectors for sure.
And about ironing.
And about ironing, yeah, because we always talk about the relevant things, don't we?
Yeah. And underwear. Do you iron your underwear?
No.
Don't even bother.
So I'm going to start scrolling them.
And then
Georgia is going to shout no at me. No, you're not. You're going to shout stop. You shout no if you want.
Should we mix it up? I'm just going to shout no now.
Change the word.
So today I'm going to shout no, because that's what Laura wants me to do.
No, you can shout stop, because that makes more sense.
Oh. Stop. I really wanted to shout no.
You could have shouted no, I suppose. So I've got Coral Newton. Oh, and it's a lovely comment, Coral. Thank you so much for your lives, ladies. I never knew there were so many things available to our babies, and you teach us so much about our options. Really appreciate it.
Thank you. I'm pleased you found it helpful. And all you need to do is send our Facebook, so Pushchair Experts Facebook, a message with your details, and we have got that in the warehouse ready for you, so we get that sent straight out, and it'll be with you tomorrow if you get your details with us before 5 o'clock.
So we just need shipping address,
email address, name,
phone number,
and phone number.
I think that's everything. The Facebook girls will let you know if it's not.
If not, don't tell us we told you that.
Congratulations to Coral. I am just going to scroll all the way down to the bottom and see if I've missed anything.
It's been really, really nice. Obviously, it's been nice for me being back on live, but it's nice to have lots of people commenting, joining with the chit chat, and hopefully, if you don't know much about Clair De Lune or some of their specific products, hopefully this has opened you up to obviously some of their lovely little bits that they sell. Which is really, really nice. And
we do have a lot of these in store as well. So obviously, if you do have an appointment or you pop in when the store is back to normal and what have you, you will be able to just pick them up on browsing. But they are available on our website as well, of course.
Yes, all those little things. But thank you everyone so much for joining us this Friday. Have a lovely, lovely weekend. I don't know what the weather's meant to be like, but whatever you do, enjoy.
It's potluck at the minute, isn't it?
Yes, bit of everything at the minute. But enjoy your weekend, and we will look forward to seeing you on Monday for a very exciting live. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Bye.